Oh, microphone on. Yeah, maybe do that. Okay, cool. Oh, am I streaming? Help me out here. Come on, bro. We're recording. We do it. We starting. Dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, we going. Okay, cool. So weird. Wasn't getting that perspective. There we go. Now my Chatterino says I'm live. Thank goodness. Oh, complications. Alright, first time stream for my PC. Hope I don't screw this up too much. Alright, so hello everyone. Hello to the stream. I am CyricZ. You might know me from writing guides, but today we're playing something brand new to me. So this is gonna go really well. We are playing The Case of the Golden Idol. I was recommended this game because I am a big fan of Return of the Obra Dinn, an incredible mystery game by Lucas Pope. And then a friend of mine says, hey, you like Return of the Obra Dinn, you might like Case of the Golden Idol. It's a very different type of mystery game. And I'm thinking, that's enough to get involved in the fun times of The Case of the Golden Idol. It was pretty nice and cheap on Steam. And if you look at this game, it looks like it's got a nice, unique aesthetic style here. And it is a kind of mystery. It involves, I believe, murders. So I think we're going to give this one a shot. We're going to give it a shot and try it and see how far we get. Hello, Deville. Thank you. Someone finally showed up. I need to know that it's still going well. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just go right ahead and begin. Yeah. We're gonna do this with highlights because, you don't need to watch me doing pixel hunting. Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. Okay. Okay. What are we looking at here? We got dude pushed off a thing. Looks okay. So now I can see why the comparison's being made to Return of the Obra Dinn. We have definitely the moment of a death. Oh, Devel, you're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I hope you're having fun with it. I hear it's like Game of the Year material. I never actually played the Baldur's Gate game, but yeah. Hope you're enjoying it. You obviously are. You're pretty engrossed, as you say. So, looks like we've got a storm going on here, we've got a pack, we've got our, I would say this person's victim. So let's take a look at this guy here. I knew what you were planning, you snake. Pipe. Dagger. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Of course it is. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Oberon Geller, Esquire Albert Cloudsley. Oh good, we can start throwing names down. Looks like we can start throwing words down here. Maybe I should... Yeah, make it in order. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. Organize thoughts and words. That's cool. Alright, cool. You snake. Alright, well, obviously we got hotspots here, so we'll just check these. Let's check the pack. Looks like we got 2 bags filled with coins and gems. A tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. Says, yeah, it says in the pipe. It's not a pipe, it's a picture of a pipe in a video game. It's a graphic of a pipe. Okay, none of these I can take. Looks like a medical instruments bag. Golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Interesting, but I can't take any more thoughts from that. And here's the other guy. This looks like, oh, a scalpel. Okay, same contract, I guess you'd call it. A medicine bottle. The clue has been added to the thinky panel. Looks like we got the Horn of Finger, the Ruins of Xenopolis, Horn of Thumb, and Bay of Shadows. Ooh, could this be the Bay of Shadows we're looking at right now? We could be over here, because we clearly have an island off in the distance. Or we could be on the thumb horn. Oh, cool. Horn of Thumb, Horn of Finger, Ruins of Xenopolis, Bay of Shadows. Okay, so that's 11 out of 11 of whatever they're asking for me. Very Game of Thrones, involving hands. Alright. So, I guess let's, oh, we check the packs, yep. Packs are their own thing. Let's switch over to thinking. The identities are not filled in. Okay, so, yes, clearly this is a Horn of Thumb because it's got 2 little islands compared to that. One's underlined, didn't go dashed. Okay, yeah, it did, but as you see, I'm 11 out of 11 down here, so yeah, clear, yeah. Okay, it's good to know that we don't technically have to click on everything. But yeah, good thoughts. Good thoughts. So we're definitely at the Horn of Thumb. And if I were just to review the camp and Horn of Thumb. Let's go where their camp is. When a scroll completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots. Everything is filled in correctly. Correct. Awesome. This is obviously the very easy point portion, but I just gotta be absolutely sure. Yeah. So we just basically have to figure out who's who here. He has a pipe, a dagger, and part of this. So we have to see, yeah. Like you said before, we can click on the solid lines for it to make them dashed. But yeah. One of them is clearly a doctor. Okay, the pipe would imply that this guy is the pipe owner. So the bag over here on the left is his. 2/3 and the golden and 1/3 of the golden statue. So if I go back over here, so that would suggest that Albert Cloudsley has killed Oberon Geller, unless they're trying to pull a fast one on me. Nope, it's true. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. I'll just take care of this over here. Correct. Hooray. Shoot, now what do I do? So I guess I gotta go to... whatever that is. Hints, I don't need hints. Don't need to organize this. And I guess... here we go. Birds disappeared, I cannot solve a scenario. Control close. I don't need any of that. Do I just go home? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay. Chapter 1, Complications of the Family. Is the whole chapter. Alright, part 2. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. So yes, clearly we have the obvious, we have to solve these scenes. These look like, you know, it's a series of scenes and we have to, oh hey! A horse is running in the yard, nice. A yacht is slowly pulling down the river. Well, more golden idols I see. It's a painting of something. A clue has been added to the thinking panel. Henry Clover, lead poisoning. One of the classic ways of classic murder. A ladder, a tall rickety ladder. Oh, maybe he fell. Oh, wait, maybe he did fall off the ladder. I was gonna say, it feels like, you know, someone bludgeoned him. Oh, no, wait. The blood's coming from the left, so I don't think he fell off the ladder. Looks like the blood's coming all the way from the left and outside. Okay, we have a jaquette. I couldn't see that because the exploring thing overlaid over it, but it's okay. It's some kind of jacket. A roll-top desk. Spontaneous combustion! Sebastian Cloudsley will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Hello, Cody Z. Thank you for joining. We're playing Case of the Golden Idol. We're on a roll-top desk right now. Ooh, a diary. August 22nd, 1786, 12 o'clock. Woke up. A beautiful day. Who wakes up at noon? Okay, don't answer that question. I'm sure there's some people in the chat who might wake up at noon. So, nothing but respect for you all, of course. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire for lunch, I'm assuming. 14 o'clock, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 16 o'clock, changed into my hunting attire. 17 o'clock, rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 18 o'clock, changed my researching attire. 19 o'clock, changed my dining attire again. Had a tasty beef loin for supper, filled in my diary, and went to bed to continue for my research. So clearly, this didn't happen before the death. This did happen before the death, unless someone filled it in erroneously. I don't want to start thinking way too far ahead of this game. Here's a map. There's Woodshire, Crotour, and Blackfield. Your birthday? August 22nd is your birthday. That's not too far from now. Happy, what do we got here? 249 years old. Thereabouts. 47. Okay, and it is August 23rd, according to this calendar that I'm hoping is not lying to us. And finally, we'll take a look at this fella. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. And this, a ring with a ruby, which I guess, where is this? Is this like off in the void on the right? I guess we can, best we can do with that one. All right, what's going on in Thinking Land? Okay, Lord of whatever passed away in his bed. The cause of death was blank blank, which occurred when he fell from a blank while he was blank. Well, I'm gonna go a horse was a head, a wound. So this would be his dining attire up here. I imagine this fancy little coat is his researching attire, and this coat would be his hunting attire. Correct. Awesome. It's almost like a hidden pictures mystery, I guess you'd call it. I wonder who this guy is. It's my only name in the entire thing. Lord of Butcher. We have to figure out what lord he is of. Alright, we have visible water from the window, so the only thing that would make sense, unless there's water off the map, would be Blackfield. I wonder if we get jerked for not getting things right. Well, Lord Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off, and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Poor guy. Oh, hello! Who are you? Ooh. Alrighty then. Sounds good. And this, I'm assuming, yeah, this is just a review of each of these, and this I could just try it again if I wanted to. Alrighty, part 3 of Chapter 1. The dramatic departure of an outsider. You guys have figured it out, it's spontaneous human combustion. Look at this guy! This guy's under arrest for the crime of smug. What's up here? Oh, an early design of Trogdor, the Burninator. Oh, I can go inside now. That's interesting. Ooh, that's a long Ethernet cable. I remember I bought a giant Ethernet cable when I was house watching for my sister at one point. So it's so much faster with the hints turned on. Well, I don't need it to be fast. I just need it to be fun. So, stable rota for Adam and James. Adam, James. Horse grooming, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for James. Thursday, Friday, Saturday for Adam. And stable cleaning. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. You lazy oafs. Anything on the ground we can check here? Okay, let's see these gentlemen. What an unexpected turn of events. I have a hanky. It says EC on it. Dear Edmund, it's reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you'll find very useful. If you just believe in the services, don't hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Thank you, sir. Letter opener or stiletto blade. I mean, okay, you say so. I would have guessed letter opener, but you know. £3, 3 shillings. Ah. The London Gazetteer, showing today is September 7th, 1786. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech, and it stirs the Parliament. So, okay, clearly, Edmund Cloudsley is likely this fellow. So we'll hang on to that for a moment. Actually, we might as well just go right ahead and try and slot that in. Back we go over here. Hey, who's this fellow? This guy's... Oh, I guess that's kind of interesting, I suppose. Tabaki. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, E.C. Edmund Clousley, I'm assuming. A saddlebag that's got E.C.'s moniker on it. A dagger. And 2 shillings and a penny. Okay, I've got nothing to necessarily identify this fellow. And there's this fellow. Now, if it's all the same with you, I will take my leave. Hey, that ruby ring again, and that idol again. Ooh. Can't futz with this, I suppose. Okay, okay. And pound 2 shillings 2p. And 2p. Ooh, spontaneous combustion. Before the combustion's trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for the combustion on the idol. Inverted whatever, circle thingy, and super triangle. Yeah, this is it. Clearly we've done the freezing spell already. Combustion trick. Can you really call it a trick in this kind of case? Lovely. What the blazes! That the blazes over there. August Jockey Club Derby race. Raging Sultan in race 3. 35 pounds. Look at that horse! He's so happy! What a guy. Okay, and here's this fella. A scorched horse brush, a scorched knife, so clearly this guy is probably working on the horses. And lastly, this fella. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders! The astonishing monkey men, property of the Pair brothers. And a knife. That's not a knife. Alrighty, so now we could probably go inside. But first, I kind of want to check on a couple of things. Like, for example, today is Monday, assuming that's today's paper, and the horse grooming is James. So I'm going to go with thinking that this fella is James something for now. And that would make the other guy Adam, most likely, if they're somewhat associated. But let's go back to exploring. Guess that's all about it from here. Still quite have a positive idea in this fella. Let's go inside. Fat Lord and the Pear twins. Okay, so they're both named Pear. That's easy enough. Back to thinking. Pear and Pear. Nice little drawing. It's very cute. Okay, and this little marking on the wall, Batley, Cloudsley, and Cupboard. So, Batley was the crest found outside, so that'll likely be the people who are inside here. My apologies, he can be so Badir sometimes. Badir. Someone look up Badir. It's one of those old-timey words I'm not familiar with. 6 rings of various stones, 4 pounds, an ornamental guitar blade, sure, why not, and a fan. And Shamal Bot by Simasana Batisi. That's quite the things you're carrying, young lady. Nicholas Maker, attorney. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. So, I'm just gonna go right ahead and presume this fellow is Nicholas. And we're here on the bottom floor. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Just clap along. How to avoid being upset. Eat a hearty meal every day, do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. So just don't feel scared. That's the answer there. Over here in the fireplace, a series of stuff that was collected. Let's see. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and a sound mind, disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Dear brother Edmund. Yeah, of course. Let's see what we got. I bequeath to you the... Oh, okay. I got a feeling about this, what we're doing here. Use my positive, I bequeath you to astronomy. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to assemble this crap. Let's check these other things first. Oh, spinning Jenny to win. In race 6, wagering 50 pounds. That's not a small amount. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we'll be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at 255 pounds. Blackguard and Buck loans. I would not trust Blackguard and Buck, personally. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do in late 1700s London. Oh, we haven't checked the ring yet. Oh my gosh. This ring has appeared a few times, hasn't it? 2 shillings street P. Oh, and a, oh, interesting. Okay, okay. We got a, alright. So because the Batleys are on the front, I can assume this is Beatrix Batley. The madam here. Oh, did I click? I didn't click on Beatrix, by the way. Oh, I should do that. Just click on everything. Just click on everything. I can't click on Beatrix Batley. Does that make her Rose Kubert? It's interesting because the Kubert thing was a palm tree. Look at this. It's almost like coming from the 1980s. That's very intriguing. I'm just gonna move this back down here for a second. Alright. The movements are really after you left our colony, so for bequeath you my savings land in Blackfield Manor House, come home and establish a museum of life and accomplishments. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use of mere politics, therefore bequeath you to know some research I've undertaken on astronomy, and grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and... my late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and a resolve to help you, I bequeath you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide direction in your life, which is so clearly lack. Ooh, that's rough. And I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. I'm gonna drop this right here. Because, oh, sorry, no, Edmund was the guy outside, not the, never mind. That is incorrect. Because Edmund was not the guy who burned it. There's this fellow here. This fellow and this receiver are the same. Okay, late sister. Let's go back to that genealogy we spotted. Wherever we spotted it. I'm lost already. Help, mother. It's in his. Yeah, there it is. It's in his possession. My late sister, your mother. So that must be Peter Batley. Yeah. To state. Oh yeah, okay, the deaths. So this cannot be Beatrix Batley because this cross indicates that she is in fact dead. I guess that means this is Rose Kubert. Interesting. Fine, I'm down with that. I apologize for kind of bouncing around between the options here. So, given we found all the names, clearly the remaining stuff is where's the spot? There it is. Slide that in there. So that's this guy here, my late sister, your mother, disclosed financial troubles to me long ago, so I'll help you. So that would be Peter Batley. Correct? Sorry, I had to recheck that genealogy again. Yes, Peter Batley. 4 inheritors, all present. Okay, so all these people are here currently, including Willard Wright, Edmund's just outside, Peter Batley's somewhere. I imagine we'll get the last person by process of elimination. Notes researching astronomy. Xenopolis. So really after left for colonies. So it's not Peter Batley. It's probably not Rose Kubert. Rose Kubert. So I'm gonna say Rose is probably the one up here because I don't think in 1700s London that a woman is going to be going into politics. So that would mean Edmund would likely be the other fella. Edmund Cloudsley and Willard Wright must be the last one. Yep. True, which makes Willard Wright this guy over here. Everyone else is identified except for... Alright, we should go back outside and check some of the other stuff. Only James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. The poor sap. That poor dope. Alright. Let's hop out and go out here. Most everything else is settled. Yeah. This was... Prepare the carriage. Oh, okay, prepare the carriage. David Garand. That's David Garand here. Good. Which means, this can't be Sebastian, can it? No, he can't be dead. Well, he's already dead. That's the point. Because the whole point was settling in Sebastian's estate, as I recall. Yeah. Let's see. We got... David Garand. Hair, Maker. Oh, good. Let's hop back out just really quickly to exploring. Yep. Money. Interesting. Alright. Adam and James, yep. Fat Lord, yep. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Just for kicks, I'm gonna try to put, where the heck did Edmund go? He's up here. Yeah. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I wonder if I must fill this in, because I'm out of clues. Unless there's another hair fellow here, but they call him the Fat Lord. Let's see. Remember the Pear Brothers, yep. Hey, not so knife. What the blazes, indeed. Any thoughts from chat on who this chap might be? And Sebastian, I'll start filling in this other stuff. Sebastian, Cloudsley's will. Soon. Upset to receive. Aphorisms. Oops. That doesn't make sense. Why is that being pulled away? Carl hasn't finished it yet. Well, we know who she is. I shouldn't seem upset. Maybe. That's a good thought. from Willard Wright. Yeah, Willard got it. The idol. I would imagine she ordered the pair twins. If I had to guess. But I still can't figure out this fella. Is this guy like another pair? I don't know. Yeah, I figured. He could be another Cloudsley. Possibly another Maker fella? I'm just kinda guessing, no, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're just blue sky in here, folks. Alright, I'm going back to some other things here. Oh! Oh! Wait. Okay, I'm dumb. Because it's Peter Batley. Because sometimes the clues go away from the bottom, and they get stuck up here in the other slots. So I have to make sure I check those too. All right, fantastic. Cleared right. Cloudsley's over here, and Rose Cubert. Nope, that's incorrect. Okay. It's only 2 or fewer slots, though, so, Oh, I get it. See, the problem is... Okay, I had a problem here where I was reading this third one. I keep reading Sister, and I keep assuming the recipient was the woman, Rose, which is incorrect, of course. The recipient was Peter Batley. That basically plugged into my head the entire half hour I was focused on this. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament, and upon discovering that he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the well and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Nice. Hello. We buried another one. There's Peter Batley, there's Rose Cubert, there's Edmund. That's all we get, huh? Okay, that's all we get. This is still from between 2 and 3, I'm assuming. Alright, moving on. The Cursed Inheritance. Is that... It could be... Is that... sorry. Sorry, I'm going back. Alright. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that was, It's, James Pear, perhaps. The Murder at the Little Mermaider by Death Clock. Alright. We have an inn of some sorts. A trapdoor in the ceiling, I love those. Another trapdoor in the ceiling. Revenge. Yeah, nice. A flower. And 2 flowers. This door does not open. Hello. Why that bugger give me a note he knows damn well I can't write? An old rusty half of shears. A piece of stale bread. He's a stick farmer. And here, you can lie low for a couple days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. And over here, an empty bed and not warm. So clearly no one's been sleeping here. This door does not open because there's a key in the lock holding it closed. This window is very open. Alarm, alarm, break-in! Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. And his lantern, and his spear. Well, I'd say that's a positive idea so far. Except I didn't click on the thingy. Sorry, check that again. Henry, Flocka. Henry, Flocka. There we go. And now we're thinking. Good job, Henry. Yes, imagine suddenly bursting into flames. I guess we had to make it dramatique. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Slightly. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send his letter tomorrow. Okay. Brother might be brotherhood, not actually related, so I'm going to stick with that for a while. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it'll reach you without delay. And right it is midnight. I'll retire to my bed for this. It's been a long day. May Griffin awakened. Your proud beast initiate. I'm thinking this is the proud beast master right here. Poor dope. Man is not breathing. A walking cane and a ring with a ruby. So I'm thinking this ruby ring's kind of tied to the Brotherhood. I kind of figured that to begin with, or tied to something at least. Moving on. Alright, we got a timepiece. So the watch is ticking to my dear Maurice. So it's past 2. 25 past 2. And here's a box, and it's... Whoop. Oh, it's a music box. Neat. Perhaps the idol was concealed within. Okay, I think that's everything from up here. We're going downstairs. Hey, everyone's having a good laugh. They're very glad he's dead. This is the mermaid. At the Little Mermaid's Inn, Amazing Evans' musical performance on September 9th. The event shall come at circa 11 p.m. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A violin. Not a very good one, but we tried. A key and a Navaja folding blade. Well, Evans is one of his names. Wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict. Reward 50 pence. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get any other kind. Better send off than that. Ooh, the tab. Green, 4 gallons of wine. Briage, 3 gallons of wine. And Blair, 1 gallon of... Is it gallon or is it something else? It might not be gallon. Glass, that's what it is. Oh, God. Whew. Meanwhile, where did that blasted boy go? I really need a purse. A large kitchen knife, a partially peeled lemon, bring out various keys, probably for the rooms, and dear Oscar Boynton, it has come to my attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels, you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Why is he carrying a lemon? Oh, he's just peeling it while we're going here. Super nice. Dandelion Room, Willard Wright, One Night, and Ash Blair. Wait, Ash Blair was a tobacco person. Was it too? Very interesting. Yeah, this is the Dandelion Room. So that was Willard Wright, I guess, huh? Poor Willard Wright. Man, he just came into possession of that thing, and then he gets wrecked. And who is Ash Blair? Possibly not even here. Okay, there's the door. Doors to the street is shut with a latch, which means nobody can get in from there. Here's the table. The clue. Oh, the whole table here is a clue. Interesting. Ooh. Perhaps they're playing a game. I get it. They're covering their score. Okay. G, Willard Wright, M.E. That would be someone else, I guess. A.B. would be Ash Blair. Alright, we'll explore some other people here before we mess with that. Just steal the next one. It's all luck anyway. 3 shillings, 2 fee, a dagger, a key, Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves support on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective once you have the product delivered to me immediately with a servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Hello, certain Pole. Oh, the reaction to the second case? Second case was the guy who fell off his horse. You may think of the third case, the one where the guy gets spontaneously combustimated. A hand of cards. We can't see what the hand of cards is. I actually saw the spontaneous combustion in a promotional picture, so yeah. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then he retired upstairs. Hand of cards, key, money, a stiletto blade. Wow, everyone's armed here. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine, and that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. So that would make me... That would make AB Annie Breach, I'm assuming. Because it's not Ash... Well... Yeah, it has to be. Never mind. Nope, I'm backing down. This is Annie, of course. Could it be Annie Green, though? There we go. You're going to go through my thought processes in live, so... Tell me, what is that man that I lack? A hand of cards. Money. Another key. A small sword. Interesting. That blasted boy. So Ash Blair. It was a name. Yep, Willard Wright was another name. And let's check. Yeah, this is the. Okay, that's easy enough. Willard Wright was playing cards. I'm gonna go with Green since it's the only last name that starts with a G. Could be Annie Green. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Where did we get the confirmation that's Oscar Boy? Oh, yeah, that's his letter he's carrying. I was gonna get to it. You can still let me do it myself, you know. Okay, who's Evans? I wonder if he was playing cards earlier. Maurice Evans. Yeah, the only thing that makes sense is Annie Green for all this. And Ash Blair. And Jean Brioche. John Brig. And something... Oh, Oscar Point. Yeah, he was playing too, I guess. Yeah, we do it. Green, Maurice Evans, the Fiddleman, Ash Blair, John Brage. There we go. All right, so that would be Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through the. It must have... let me hop back upstairs. It could have been through the trapdoor, but the window's broken from the inside because the glass is outside. So I'm gonna go with trapdoor on this one. It seems the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, well, Annie Green, Ash Blair, and John Brieg. upstairs, and Lord Right got stabbed with a shear. Nope. Boo. Oh, right. Of course. Silly me. It was Ash Blair, right? He didn't creep into... Door is unopened. Yeah, the only thing that makes sense is the trap door. Because he left through the window. He couldn't have come in through the window. Unless the trapdoors are right here. I'm gonna stick with sheer. Yeah, Ash Blair. Nope, not at all. I got a funny feeling here. Because of the way this is grouped. Definitely not. Alright. Interesting. He was, but the thing is, Maurice... If I'm reading this correctly, Maurice Evans was playing with Willard Wright, and Willard Wright's already up there dead, so it couldn't have been the first game. See, this is time passing, I'm thinking here. So we go back down here. This is the actual score sheet. Oh, can I flip this? No, I guess I can't flip this. Alright. This is the score sheet as it progresses. See, so you got Maurice Evans playing earlier with Willard and Annie. Yeah, John Breach. Yep. Poor gentleman, but retreating from retired upstairs. That Willard Wright guy, anyway. And this is Ash Blair. Right, he does the tobacco thing. You know, the tobacco thing. Any other interesting clues? So... Nope. Because he's got a shear in his hand. He's got half of it. One would think the other half would be in our boy here, but it's not. I guess that's the interesting thing. The other half is not with him. Timepiece. Oh. So my dear Maurice Evans. That's interesting. Yeah, none of this has anything to do with identities, so it's not gonna help. Or at least not identities I can know. Yeah, clearly the stabbing happened like right around here, because some of the blood got in the water. Might be time to, I'm not going to use a hint yet, but I think maybe we need to reevaluate who could possibly be a potential suspect here. See, no trace of blood on any of their weapons. even coming out to him, it's rusty, and it's half of a shear. Which would suggest, well, it's possible he could be, oh. Is this is bent shut, he can't go through the window. Oh, footsteps, footprints. That's interesting. Revenge RR probably means something. Hi Wardle, thank you for joining. It's going good so far. I'm a little stuck right now, but I'll try to suss my way through it. Footprints, Henry Parker's footprints lead right here. Let's see, we got more footprints right here. But no footprints right here around the glass shards. So clearly the window was broken and outside. Probably during the fight. So how did he leave? If he left. So, I wonder. Ash? 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 Did you do it, Ash? But what did you do it with? He stabbed himself for revenge. See, this could, that RR thing could be a, what's the word? It could be a frame-up. Ash Blair crept in the Willard's room through the window while Annie Green, Oscar Boyd, yep, during this time, find a seat upstairs, and Willard got stabbed with a something. So let's see, let's remind myself, Ash clearly doesn't have anything on, any remaining blood on his dagger. And this is clearly a blade, a slice. It looks, no, yeah, trying to frame Robert Redruth as a red herring. I mean, he is a red herring in the sense that he doesn't have plenty blood on his weapon either, so... I mean, worst comes to worst, I can just, just start dropping this stuff in until something works. I think it's a little silly, but... Okay, that's interesting. Willard. These are correct. These names are correct, so I've correctly identified everyone at least. Willard Wright is the dead guy. That much is true. Oh. I'm an idiot. He crept into the trapdoor, of course. Was it his own dagger? I guess it was his own dagger. He must have cleaned it. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Alright, fair enough. He just cleaned the knife, which I suppose you can do. Good job, Oscar. Good morning, Keeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Ah, Drage, convict den, Emmanuel. Bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. Ah, coins. Money, sir. Okay. The intoxicating dinner party. Ooh. Mm. Lovely. Oh, nice. Small person. He show all fine coats. An expensive... Oh, it's Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I'm back, David. Would you be Little Pip, sir? Berries and cream! Berries and cream! Yes, he very much certainly. What's he carrying a cigar, though? What's that got to do with it all? Pockets. An overcoat and a hat. Overcoat and a hat. Ah, a box of cigars. So he must have just... And maybe he just left it out of the coat. Oh, lovely. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously. Let me just start organizing some names here. I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I'm certain that you would wish to hear of the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Clitsley. Lovely. And over here, dear Mary. Here's something for your diary from me. Could it be Mary Richards? We'll leave it over here for now. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Badley. Oh, great. Great art, dude. Put that up on your DeviantArt. Put that up on your Tumblr. Beautiful. Moving on. So, yes. Is this really Peter Badley's outfit? Or is this Mary Richards having... Okay, this is Mary Richards' code. Yep. Peter Badley's here. Edmund Cloudsley's here. I guess. And, I'm assuming David is the fourth code here. Ooh, something got a syringe with some liquid left in it was tossed into the statue. Interesting. We got 2 rooms here to explore at least. So I go upstairs. Oh, this party is out of control, man. Oh, we have to figure out who is sitting where. Oh, give me a second on that one. I gotta mark some fates here. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. Oh, Mary. Mary, Mary, Mary. Here's Edmund. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. He's got an embroidered handkerchief. He's got a heart-shaped key and a blue rectangle key. God, I hope those teeth aren't going to be important. Edmund will mark you right now. We know who you are. Would know you anywhere. Hello, Peter. You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot, with my pack of cards, or perhaps my fork. 2 pounds. Oh, Peter. You never liked your aunt anyway. Come on, man. Oh, there's a 4th option. There's a 4th clue to be found here. That's very interesting. All right, since Peter's carrying his fork, I'm gonna quick hop over to the dinner table and see who's missing a fork here. Well, that one's obvious. Partially empty glass of amber liquid, partially empty glass of red liquid. Peter was sitting here where this steak is. Yes. We'll call it a steak. This one took you a bit, huh? That's okay. We got time. We'll keep playing this game until we hit across the answers. Okay. Yep, dead lady. My aunt. The lady is not breathing, and her face is blotched. Oh, Rose! It's Rose. Yep, because there's a fan. 4 pounds, her rings, yep. Oh, she's missing a ring. Somebody write that down. She had 6 rings in the previous scene we saw her in. Meanwhile, under here... Oh, wow, look at all that stuff. An opaque bottle labeled water. A roast, a salad bowl, a half-full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy, a half-full bottle of red liquid labeled wine, an almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons, and a half-empty bottle of platinum liquid labeled Heptic Tonic. Roast, salad. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Note to self, you get frustrated working and remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey, and you will feel better. 1 shilling to his name, the heart key, the rectangle key, a small, simple, round key. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling, Peter. Oh, there's that shilling that got slipped. So then we hop back over here, or go back to thinking. And the lady... Would that be Mary? I guess it's Mary Richards. He got the shilling, so she's still sitting next to him. And this fella. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. I got 4 pounds and a shilling. Look at that. That is an impressive wig. That is folded sheets on top of his head. I like it. That's great. Whoop. Aha, there's more. Including some other stuff. Alright, back to the other room. Let's take a quick look at the table again. Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. Partially eaten salad. Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. Salad untouched. Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. Red liquid. Cloudy liquid. Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially eaten salad. Salad. Red liquid. And a partially smoked cigar. Alright, let's head east. Oh, criminy. I was about to throw this away. Well, Edmund. No, Edmund Classic. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of the Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges, who I'm not entirely sure is in attendance, but it could be that guy with the blankets on his head. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood at the final vanguard. Uh-oh. Exit. Please come back to me. Uh-oh. Give me a moment here. The game seems to have frozen. There we go. Good God. Scare the crap out of me. Edmund Cloudsley, once more you have failed to answer our requisitions. This is the last warning you receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, servant. We will unleash one of our stewards upon you. The Brotherhood of Mask. Basically, is this what? Is this another secret society? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dear uncle, I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you're too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It is a small change to you, and I'm desperately in need of it at present. Yours, Peter Batley. Yeah. Peter is not in a good way. What's over here? Ooh, a safe. Inside the safe is the idol and a bag. I'm gonna say the bag has toenails in it. There we go. Roll top desk. Mrs. Baker, starting date, 1787 August 1st, position housemaid, yearly wage, £9. Baker, eh? So, perhaps she is downstairs. We haven't even been downstairs yet. Letter here. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. Are you getting dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar? Lothar Richards. I'm gonna just jump right over here and say Mr. Blankets on his head is Lothar Richards, probably his father. Because this is the butler of some sort. Lothar. Anyway, if Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Rose Cubit. The dead one. Sorry, Rose. Get a good run. I am Lothar of the Hill People. Very good. Very good, sir. Ooh, we have to figure out what rooms they're staying in? Oh, this is gonna be a hoot. I guess. Is this... oh no. We'll get to it. Let's see. I would just go right ahead and think that Lothar Richards would be at the head of the table. It's his house, after all. Which means Rose would have to sit here somewhere and, put Edmund in another spot. I'm just gonna... Whoops. Where the heck did Rose Kubert go? There she is. I already have a thought in my head here. The lady was probably eating the salad. Probably. Possibly. Perhaps. Nope. Alright. Why would Mary Richards be smoking a cigar, though, is the big question. Again, just because things are in a spot doesn't mean they're necessarily directly connected. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue, this cannot continue, this shall continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, and he has asked me for financial support 7 times, he clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother, Rose Kubert. Rose Kubert. Platindello, Ideal Republic, Visions of an Utopia with order and structure. Dr. Abram Anderton, Secret Codes! Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this example. Money, has denominator value, has evolved and changed a lot, still in savvy hands as a powerful tool. So, secret codes, eh? No. No. Let's check the bin here. No, not that one. Richard's 4 and 6. Nope. The for you, soon your common blood. I don't think so. You after and the take you and swiftly. I don't think that's it either. Okay, maybe this is elsewhere. Ooh, a blue lock. Oh, and inside some peptic tonic. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Peptic tonic, 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid. A sealed bottle labels opium. My goodness, murder most foul. So who was it who has access to this cabinet? That would be the dude here. And also, Edmund has access to it for some reason. Very interesting. Okay, oh boy. Whew. Door is locked. So clearly whoever it is has the key. We have an ink pot. We have 3 shillings and 2p. Stack of candles. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Oh god, it's one of these. Rallo Cthulhu, Star Child. Yeah, there's a lot to this one. Candles. 4th one from every row. Okay. Now, I seem to recall that most often the servants will sleep upstairs. Let me quick hop down here. Yep. Maids. Door is also locked. Ooh, interesting stuff in here. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Oh, my appearances, you say. A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. Great, someone's a fan of it. 4 shillings and a penny. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again, Edmund Clowsley. Mademoiselle, the Laceless Count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. And a knife. Whoop. Mattress has hidden stuff in it. Monkey Man 2, tooth for tooth. Oh, Monkey Man's gonna be a thing. Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. Gotta put these over here because I dread to think if these are applicable to the case. Is that a... The way it's shaped, it would think to me like it was meant to be a mold for a key or perhaps a skeleton key. It's too unfeatured to be a skeleton key. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. A different kind of key. Let's see. Another locked door. A series of keys. A set of lockpicks, not a series of keys. Oh, that Ash Blair tobacco again. A gun. A dagger. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifacts. Perhaps, I guess, oh, I'm thinking David might be the butler, perhaps? I'm thinking it. Alright, let's talk to the, let's try to get some identities solidified. Alright, ladies, what's going on? Thank you, dear. No, oh, that's the wrong way to have this conversation. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. small simple key. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter. A lot of names to keep track of here. This letter share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge decides to remove all accusations. You'll no longer be a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Sure. That's Ada, and that's Lucia. Door to the outside, not a lot. Oh, the basement. Oh my goodness. Big piece of meat, cut vegetables, potatoes, flour, more opaque bottles labeled water, lemons, lemons again, and 3 loaves of bread. Ooh, this is for the heart thingy. So this is where the wine is. This is where the brandy is. Okay, oh boy. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. So, one of these ladies is named Lucia Smith, or Ada Smith. No heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I'm to be awoken and dressed at 7 a.m. Expect to receive my news killings here by noon. Mrs. Baker, expect all my rooms to be cleaned twice every day, twice in the day of the visit. And N.B., David Gorin's job. David Gorin, okay, so it's not David Walker. Fair enough. Or is it? Or it could be David Walker. May arrive or leave during night. No one complain. No complaining about this. No, it can't be David Gordon. He's the coachman. That's how I remember that. Interesting. So perhaps it isn't David Walker. Perhaps it's something else Walker. Mr. Walker. Oh, sorry, no. Mrs. Walker, right? Let me back this up. Mrs. Baker, Mrs. Smith. I hit Baker right here. Baker and Smith. One of these ladies is Baker, one of these ladies is Smith. I'm assuming the cleaning one is the one who's being talked to about cleaning. So that would be Ada Baker, yes. And Lucia Smith. Mr. Walker. Mr. Something Walker. Damn. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. Alright. Under the bed here, we have down with parasites, till they feasted on our blood and sweat. A sealed bottle, a sealed pot labeled print paint. Someone's printing up some flyers. More candles. Dear Diary, it's been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. There's a conversation to be had, and I will strengthen my will and talk to the master about it tomorrow. Another ink pot, more money. Porteous, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. Speaking of thinking. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Brian. Fui Brian. Neat. A key. I'm assuming this is the house key since it's kind of shaped like a house. Dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everyone should be ready by noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Mr. Richard appears not to enjoy the meat, therefore prepare an alternative side dish. Okay, so yeah, Devil, as you say, the lady was probably eating the salad, and I think we can confirm that. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Good job, Mrs. Smith. You've been here 3 years, and you get a weird cow thing. Hope you enjoyed. Ooh, what's this? Oh, additional keys. Hung out the window, you say? Hung out the window from up here, you say? Uh-huh. Why do I get the feeling that this here is not necessarily important for the... Well, Let's not make too many assumptions right now. It might be important later. Oh, okay. This key is for this lock to the pantry. Now, if we go back up to who has keys up here. Let's see, this is room key, that's the blue chest key, and that's the liquor key. He also has the same. So, okay, here's the problem. I assumed that this was the Richard. I assumed this was Lothar Richard's place. This is not Lothar Richard's place. This is Edmund Cloudsley's place. There we go. Oh, it's a cream pitcher. Sure, why not? I like that. I'll take that. I think we can safely say Little Pip probably sleeps in a hole. Alright, now we gotta figure out where everyone else sleeps. Alright, they said longest, person who's here the longest gets to work one from every row. That's interesting. Yeah, someone's having a talk with Master about raising the salary. Someone smokes tobacco and has a gun. But David is clearly not here. David Garan is not here. Oh, so this must be David Garan's room. Okay, he's not even here right now. That makes sense. His coachman. I seem to recall reading a bit of a letter about... Your uncle. Oh, David and Ash Blair are the same guy. I mean, I think that spoils me a little bit on that, but it ain't that. Whatever. Try not to spoil me too much. Or unless you guys are figuring it out yourself. Bottom rear demo system. Okay. I think it's fair to say that our boy Brian Walker is and Ada Baker has the candles and Lucia Smith does not have the candles. Yeah. Woohoo. No, yeah, he's not in this scene right now. What you're saying is Ash Blair was at the inn before. Ash Blair at the inn was David Garan in disguise. And he was using the name Ash Blair because there it is, the tobacco in here. I guess that makes sense, yep. Little Pip. With his monkey man stuff. He's stealing keys, he's stealing timepieces. He's just stealing stuff. And, yeah, this is Lothar's cut. This is Lothar's because he has a box of cigars. This is Mary's. And probably Rose's outfit. This is probably Edmund's. And the syringe. The syringe that was used to administer the poison. We'll get start with this one. That's pretty easy. Rose Kubert. Can hit the necessary key. Interesting. I'm gonna say Peter Batley probably doesn't have anything to do with this. Right, these are flyers. And some paint pots. Some paint print painting. Yep. Decisions. Discussions. Looking at a thing in a bag. Alright. So, Rose Cubert's the dead one. So, clearly she had something that was poisoned. Oh, yes, of course. The tonic. So, he has the key to the tonic. It's in his pocket. She clearly drank the cloudy water, which is what the peptic tonic was. Why did she drink the peptic tonic? What's her deal? And the full glass. There were those keys in the mattress. I know, I know. But what are these keys for? I don't recall seeing any other locked doors that were, you know? Oh, I haven't searched this one yet, fully. Now I have. Hooray, good for me. See, if it poisoned the tonic's right here, in the blue thingy. And here's the safe where he's got the idol, and a bag of stuff. And there's the bag of keys out here. Which is the same keys that are in Little Pip's pillow. And I'm not entirely sure what those keys are for. Set of lockpicks. Yep, there's the tobacco. Because this is the heart key. This is the Pentagon key. One would think one of them would be the house key. I mean, we'll give it a shot. It might be, nah, not at all. Oh good, I can right-click and remove all that. Possibly? Since he had the tonic too, you know? It's possible. I mean, the back seems a little too obvious with the keys in them. Yeah, this bigger's been started recently. Maybe the butler one is dead. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, that's where the tonic's being kept. And the only two people who have keys are Edmund and what's his face here? Brian. Give it a shot. Nope. Not at all. Not all that close. Edmund. You come out. I'm gonna fork you. The lemonade. The roast. The water. Might anyone have, like... Then it's the questions of, dinner. I have a thought. Aww. So much for that thought. Or, maybe it's the other way around. Nah, it's too much, because if David Garand actually did it, yeah, if David Garand actually did it, yeah, it has to be the peptic tonic that was poisoned. That's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, for the sake of... I'm a hint. All the evidence, you re-examine your assumptions. Oh, come now. Alright. I'm not there yet. Let's operate on the assumption that David would have been acting under Edmund's orders, but that's not correct. Alright, who would want who dead around here? We've got to start looking for some motives. George Bridges is, oh. Perhaps? It's worth a shot. Who was the guy who was trying to steal the woman from his father? Edmund is, Peter Badley's uncle. They are related, and, Rose is Edmund's sister. Ooh, nope. Yeah, that was a bit of a reach. It's a bit of a reach. Uh-oh, it's doing it again. There we go. And her money, yep. And in her pillow, weird stuff. Who's she trying to get to fall in love with her? That's what I want to know. I don't know. I mean, I think it's weak sauce as a motive, but... maybe it was Peter who did it? Because Peter is, in fact. But where does Peter hide the key? Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're still operating on the assumption that Brian Walker is the, yeah, not at all. That Brian Walker is the one who actually did it. Besides, if that was the only thing that was wrong, then the, It's still bugging me, though. The gray keys. Hang on. Hang on. Nudge, 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 nudge. No. Ooh, now I got an idea. So this key is a fake key of the liquor cabinet. Where the wine and brandy is being kept. So this is we'll go back here. This is Ada's room. One of the fake keys hanging on a string has a different pattern. Good call. It's a different pattern. Oh, this is the pattern of the blue key. Ah! Okay, thanks for the help. Thanks for that little hint. Because this is the pattern of the blue key. So Ada had access to it. Ada Baker wanted somebody dead. So that was Ada's room. Yep. The necessary key in a bag. Look at it, a thing in a bag. Oh, it's good stuff. That's good stuff. Key patterns. I was looking at that at the beginning of it all. Alright. Does she have any reason for wanting, or being somebody wanting her dead? Take the fourth one from every row. Star Child. Alright. I might have to just, because Ada Baker... Yep. Housemaid. She just started very recently. So clearly she was under someone's employ to do so. Every row. Ada. But who is this from? I there used has no eye comfort and may. Do know you all. I suppose I could just guess to who might want. Let's try George Bridges. We're getting there. Final Vanguard. It's the final Vanguard. Yeah, but we are getting close. Was it David? Nope. Wasn't David. That doesn't make sense. Alright, let's go back down to some other things here. So, he's got a thing from... The steward thing has got me intrigued. Because there's a letter from the stewards up here. So warning at Yermans, the two last on brotherhood. Oh dear. When was David Walker going to ask for a raise? Good question, let's check it out. April 7th, which, definitely is some time ago, right? Yeah. She's already started here, so April 7th, this was a while back. Because I know we're in August or September or somewhere around there. Oh, sorry, April 8th, so that was the day before. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so, did I try him as a pet? Why did I end dead? I didn't. Groin. Nope. Sorry. Was it Little Pip? How could you, Little Pip? I didn't think so. I mean, we could give Ada Baker a try, since she was the one who actually did it. Nope. That's a bit much. It was worth a shot. Oh, I see. So this is why he has a liquor cabinet, so he can slip out with some bottles. All right, we just have to figure out who the perpetrator was. Not here. We almost got this, folks. We almost got this one in the bag. Yep. That's too... Yeah, that would be too obvious. Yeah, Final Vanguard could be could be sent by David himself. Maybe. Look at the... I love it's just like a massive powdered wig, too. Yeah, nothing fancy about all this. Oh, dear, dear. I'm running out of people here. Yeah. Lucia, was it you? No. This is definitely it, because if we mess up anything else, for example, it's gonna say it's not good. Yeah, it's gonna say it's not good at all. But if I do this, then it'll say 2 or fewer. So clearly this is the 2. This is the people. Who's Dark Hand again? There's one of the books here, the pulp novels that he's got here. Versus Striped Dark Hand. Guess what we're doing? We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Steward, Vanguard Steward. Dark Hand Steward. What?! Alright, hang on. I think it was the code. Yeah, it's a thing in her pocket. I knew I was looking at that, I'm like, that's not a red herring, there's gotta be something there. Ada Baker received a code instruction from a Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely and throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key. The medicine cabinet, she used a syringe to poison the sealed Peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for the tonic and drank it first, died for the poison. Stay and explore. We're gonna recheck that, Alright. The fourth from every row. The fourth from every row. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Oh, God. It's right there, too. It was right there. Alright, cool. I lucked upon it. Alright, the explosive events in the forest cabin. That is funny. Oh yeah, the love potion itself was the poison. Tell you what, let's hop back over there just so I can... The message was also encoded in the love potion instructions. Oops, that was here. Has one suggested potion contact and effects with defending appearance. Worth one from every row. Why would the love potion be the poison? You sure about that one? Anyway, back at it. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. Here's a bag. It's got a book in it. Henchman for hire in Tinderbook region. Billy Cracker. Okay, Billy Cracker, you're up first. Hardy Abe. Burkham Workhorse. Brawler has a cart. Oakwood Gang. Brawler Robber. Little Billy. Hobbs Gang Burglar. Oh, that doesn't help. Let's do this, I guess. We got two Billies. That's gonna come back to bite me. And Jack Nails, the Timberbrook Inn, burglar, picklock. You know how it is. It's getting burglar, interested chimneys. A box of confectionery. A bunch of hats. Either someone's been drawing hats or someone has been taking notes on hats. Cute horsey. I guess that's all there is to do about this, so let's head on inside. Oh gosh, what's everyone doing here? Nice hat, pal. Oh, what a hoot. What the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The famous gentleman robber Walter Keane, that's a red herring. I'm gonna put that down here, because he's clearly not wearing the same hat. With a number of unnamed associates held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook, the scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed the young lady, and then left. It's already the fifth robbery by the infamous gentleman who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to 100 pounds. I almost feel like that's a red herring. It's a little too obvious. Here's a dead guy. Ooh. A scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Hey, oh, David, you didn't make it. No, sorry, pal. Man is breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. Oh, he could still be alive. A key, his loaded pistol, 5 shillings 3 pence. One of the old workhorse geezers croaked yesterday. I'll arrange for a cartoon with a corpse if you send me directions, and be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Croaked yesterday. Okay. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently it has died, the better. Edmund. Interesting. Alright. Let's see here. We can continue to the next room. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Duran, you're in charge of all security. Mrs. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before and present to me. Little Pip, figure it out, man. You're in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Classley. Look. This guy. Ah, nice ring, dude. Oh, wrap piece of confectionery. Loaded pistol, and a sword. Lovely. Bark. The doggo is carrying nothing. Go, coin, go! Golden doubloon. Little Pip. Lucia Smith. David Guerin. Anything else in this room before I move on? I think that's it. Next room. Oh my goodness! Wow. What a hoot. Door is not latched, I guess. Or, no, I guess it isn't. No, latch was busted. Door was latched, and that's busted. Someone sawed through it, apparently. Cool. Woo! A cudgel. I'm gonna say David Garang got clubbed. That's most likely. Slide this over here for the moment. A shard of a vase. Ooh. A tattoo of nails or perhaps hammers? Hard to tell. It's a tattoo, though. Yeah. Set of lockpicks, saw, loaded pistol. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You'll get your share as we agreed. WK. Walter Keane. It could be Walter Keane. I suppose it could be. Here's a golden idol again. Ooh, different spell. A small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. Intriguing. Meanwhile, over here is an apple. A rotten apple and a green apple. Bookcase, nothing's going on there, and... Oh, dear me! A loaded pistol. Oh, it's Edmund! What's up, Edmund? He's wearing his bathrobe and everything. Wow, okay, he's barked everything in the book here. Okay, vacuum. Version 1 simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2 attempted with this input, and with a definite improvement, it decreased the amount of air, but curiously did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Let me just quick check the idle again. So, curlicue and vertical squares and a blank. Yeah, this is it. This is vacuum version 2. Increase the amount of air, but I don't get it. Why would that... Oh, that's a dot. Is there a dot on the thing? There's not a dot. That's the wrong spell. Alright, moving on. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for it to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of sea will be required for this to yield a significant amount. Perhaps you should try it on ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Okay, neither of these are correct. Unknown effect. The implications of this are what I surmise is to be a tremendous discovery. The next is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. Playing with the apples. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. It's fatal irritation. Oh god. Dave's trying to. Edmund's trying to bring dead bodies back to life. That sounds great. That sounds great, Edmund. You're really great, dude. Edmund Cloudsley, what's your deal, man? Let's see, what's this one? Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust a target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting, the speed at which the heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed the curlicue symbol before it. Freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. Exploded, and the glass shards flew everywhere. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If the eye is red, it is ready for the normal curlicue input and will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform the dot input and it will turn red afterwards. Interesting. It kind of spells rot. Yeah, it kind of does. So you're idle right now. Daddle's right over here. Daddle's currently blue. So it's a reverse vacuum? I guess it must be. So this must be a reverse vacuum. Or in other words, it made such pressure the whole thing shattered. That's what I'm thinking at least. Let's go back, because like, we got a list here. Yep. I guess the other way around? Yeah. So we go back to this. Gotta figure out all the spells, yo. David. Huh. Disappeared. Ooh. Disappeared. Sealed vessel. I got all the clues now. So, I'm gonna go with heat on the 6th one here. Alrighty, this is air. So we try to make gold. Yep. Decrease gold, increase gold. Could be backwards. Okay, maybe it's this way. Maybe I got it backwards. There we go. Yep, increase, decrease, gold, air, matter, heat. Cool. Nice, that went quick. Alright, back to trying to figure out who these jerks are. Okay, he's got the thing on his hand. So there are 3 guys all together. And we go to the henchman book. Of course, maybe I'm thinking too hard about this one. Maybe it is in fact Walter Keane. Let's at least operate under that for the time being. Let's go back to the henchman book, see if there's anything that would suggest. Brawler, robber, gang has a cart. Well, obviously Hardy Abe's with us because he has a cart. Okay, burglar, Oakwood gang, Timberbrook Inn, burglar, picklock. Oh, Jack Nails. The nails on his head. Yep. So that's this guy. Jack. Nails. Hardy. Abe. Yeah, we do it. Woo. Okay. Edmund Cloudesley needed a corpse. Walter Keane, along with accomplices, delivered a corpse. Well, a coffin. Yeah, it wasn't a corpse. It was a scarecrow. Hi, Hippie Hop. It's going pretty good. I'm in the just about at the end of the 2nd chapter here, so I think I'm making good time here. Okay. Upon entering, someone, the guy with a club. Who's the one with a club? Let's go back here and check his. It's this guy right here, Hardy Abe. He had the club. Hardy Abe clubbed David Guerin. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudesley increased the amount of the air in the sealed base when Hardy Abe and Jack Nails enter the room. The vase exploded and killed them both. Nice. Nice. Ah, you're playing Pillars of Eternity? Hope you're having fun. To gain entrance to Edward Klausner's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with an idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Neat! Edmund, you're still a jerk, but at least you, yeah? Oh, cool. Ha. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally shut off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. That's exactly what happened. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, and my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Really? You're sure about this, David? Or either he was murdered, or he's going into hiding. We'll find out on the next chapter. We got a few minutes left. We'll try to do one more, I think. So we'll try to do one last chapter here, The Ascent. Oh dear, it's getting real. The strange practices of a secretive society. Oh, God help us. Alrighty. It's a nice day out here, clearly. Oh, okay. Poor guy. He's got a hand. Tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. In his knapsack is a gun, a rope, a shabby formal coat, a dagger. To David Guran for reliable service from Edmund Cloudsley. His tobacco. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Walter Keene? Really? Poor David. Oh, that's incorrect. It's not David. Oh, it could be David left his knapsack here with the guy who's tied up. I get it. A hat and a loaded pistol, a hat, a clean new coat, and a sword. Well, there's that drawing of the hats again, which suggests Walter Keene is here as well. Yeah, what would leave the guy with his own knapsack? Alright, we got 2 sets of prints. I think something's being dragged. More prints over here. Looks like more like simpler shoes. These look like shoes with heels and simple shoes. This is the shoes with heels going this way. And I guess we can just go inside now. Uh-huh. The brothers wearing masks who pervert to their house, the dark hands, the proud beasts, and the water snakes. Okay. Got it. That's an exit. We have brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank, master, steward, and initiate. So clearly that guy was an initiate. Oh, hell. Alright, Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin, where the devil has prepared a treacherous trap and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin, warrior, David Guran. Oh yeah, and what a great assassin he is. And a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. You mean one. You mean one hound. That's fine, dude. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I'm forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I've recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you to the next report. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keene is a member of the society. Interesting. Oh, we'll get to that. Hang on. Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence. My road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman who I met in a remote manner one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well-versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. Eliminate Masters. I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus First to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted, because he's a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching the enemy, he kept a golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. We must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from my brotherhood, Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. To me, specifically. Okay, I'm going there last. I'm going here next. Ah, damn it. This was the fun one. This is the fun room. Oh, boy. Challenging, huh? Done when an accused has challenged an offender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Substance one of the cups. Defendant chooses first. Accused chooses the remaining. Both partake in wine cups. Yes, the Princess Bride gambit. I know it well. The Ritual of Squabble. Oh, God. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be the offender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the hall. The Grim Reaper. The never-tiring teacher. The feeder of mouths. Ritual conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations of the hall. Never-tiring teacher. Keeper of treasures. Mirror of the soul. Over here, Ritual of Dispute. Man, these guys have a lot of these guys got a lot of rules for such a. They're a well-organized cult, I'll say. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by the Water Snake Master. The decoration of the hall, keeper of treasures, never-tiring teacher, Grim Reaper. Ritual of Discord. The house of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by Dark Hand Master. Required decoration of the hall. Speaker of the blind. Grim Reaper. Keeper of treasures. Okay. Hey, there's a key hanging from this. And something hanging from the book. Okay. Okay, where do we start? Hey, look, there's the Grim Reaper. So, hang on. Grim Reaper, Speaker to the blind, Keeper of treasures. Alright, let's start working the people. The Griffin has spoken. Here's a tray with a small vial of unknown substance and a ruby ring. The Griffin has spoken. A ruby ring. The Griffin has spoken. A ruby ring. A silver tankard with some red wine in it, which I'm assuming was filling the cups. Let us await the results from the chamber below. A ceremonial sword and a ruby ring. The Griffin has spoken. A ceremonial scepter. The ruby ring. Ring. The man in the mask was not breathing. Well, yeah, I figured as much. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but they're almost empty. So it's clearly what happened here. There was a trial. One of these rituals. One guy lost. Hard. Cool. Let's check out the other room. What's going on in the hall below? Oh. I've signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Oh boy! Inception, evaluation, transition, admission. Oh, big day here. Administered by the Proud Steward, the Dark Hand Steward, or the Master, the Water Snake Master, or any Master. You have to endure the test of Snail. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Proud Beast Initiate. Brother, a member of our order, has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we've decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fill your role in the rest of the Brotherhood Council of Masters. Ruby ring in his pocket and a ruby ring on his finger. I get it. He's got one prepared, just in case. Okay. Okay. Oh, the fish in the house, of course. Fish sitting on a table in a house. Makes sense. Let's see, that's 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna assume snail is 1. Interesting. know, maybe I should assume snail is one, even though it looks like a snail. I just love this picture. I think it's a hoot. Oh, dear me. Alright, going back to thinking. There's a ritual going on here, we have to identify it. There's a dude out here, we have to identify him. I mean, he's a Dark Hand Initiate of some sort. Oh, good. I'm glad that's correct. Some kind of Dark Hand Initiate. So we don't have to possibly identify the actual people's names. Necessarily. But I think we can probably identify this guy as Lazarus Hearst because he's being brought along. And Stewart. So we have to identify their coats and everything, their coats and their masks. I'm assuming the masks are the rank and the coats are the. I have no mouth, but I must eat. Hello, Roxiel. Alright, if we go back up to, let's see, is this... Okay, brother. Okay, so he may not be a master. Brothers. So I guess it can't be Discord because no one's... The houses are not standing behind their brothers on that one. Yeah, it could be nuts, but I think the guy with the black glove's gonna be the Dark Hand. Just a thought. So yeah. No. I'm just flinging rocks at the wall here. Is there anyone where somebody holds a sword? I guess. Oh, the sword must be borne by any Dark Hand. Okay, so the Dark Hands are the white here. Hang on. Is another one with a sword? Sword must be borne by any Initiate. Ugh. Let's see here. And is there any more clues on this guy? I guess not. I mean, David Guerin's in here, as is Edmund Clousley, it seems. Very interesting, very interesting. Yep, Dark Hands, Proud Beast, Water Snakes. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Well, that's my problem. That's silly of me to get those completely backwards. Alright. Completely backwards. Robes appropriate to their rank. Okay. So it looks like we got two guys of similar rank here. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go and say the white cloak is master. And those are two are initiates. Scepter must be born with a Dark Hand Master or a Water Snake Master. Dark Hand, which would make the red Dark Hand Water Snake. Darn. He did. Yeah, none of this is going to give me any, Stewards are higher rank. Grim Reaper is... Yeah, this is the Grim Reaper. I think we can assess that. Ever-tiring teacher, the feeder of mouths, keeper of treasures. Speaker to the blind. Scepter must be born by the Water Snake Master, so that would make this guy the Water Snake Master. That's it. Steward Initiate. Stewards or higher rank can be defender. So the yeah, green coat's got to be steward. Nope. Yay! We got that one. Woof. Okay. 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 Which means that I got this one right, and this one was the stewards are higher. Stewards are higher. It's the ritual dispute. What the heck is it? Dispute. So this is a Dark Hand, Initiate, Master, Initiate, Water Snake, Proud Beast, Water Snake, Steward. Right, but, there's an important thing going on out here. This is not a Dark Hand Initiate, is it? This is a person, because the Dark Hand Initiate's out here. Right? There he is, Dark Hand Initiate. While in here is someone who is not who he appears to be. Is it Walter Keane? Or is it David Duran? Okay. Someone was challenged. We can't say for sure, but it is a steward who was challenged. Posing as Dark Hand Initiate. Oh boy, we're filling it in. Oh, hello, Soda Para. Thank you for joining. Should we go downstairs and figure out this ritual? I wonder. I'm gonna go with Lazarus Hearst on this one. And that would make him do down here a Proud Beast Steward. But we've still got to figure out the ritual they're doing down here. Let's head down there and see what they're up to. See how they're all getting on. Yeah, the brown-gray, yes, the brown-gray means it could be either or. I figured that much out pretty quickly. Hello, Ralph81, thank you for joining. Let's see, number 4, Hot and Cold. Hot Coldman. Yep, I have no mouth, but I must eat. Carry your house on your back, you big fool. And is that? Oh, it's just the scroll up here. Look at the monkey god who was who was running the thing. Oh. Now that we know who the person is, it's a Proud Beast Steward. We know it's the it's the Inception ritual. Okay, I guess we could have figured that much out. Yeah. Meanwhile, Lazarus has passed the Inception ritual to become Proud Beast Initiate. Let's see. Ambushed. Dark-handed. Initiate. Challenge. Because he has a tankard in his hand. David Corain has a tankard in his hand. So he must be signaling with that. Steward, signal to Darkhand Steward. I'm just gonna go with Water Snake Steward. Nope. It's close though. It's close though. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yep. Sometimes the game wants a name, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, obviously these guys all have names too. You know, Walter Keane and Jeffrey St. Clair could be here, but clearly they're not being identified within this, you know, identifying people section. Ugh. Yeah, baby. Come up again just a little bit. There we go. Let's see. I was correct about that. Yes, the Ritual of Dispute, Ritual of Inception. Initiate was Dark Hand Initiate, signal to Dark Hand Steward with so let me go back to the area and see what he's holding. It must be the tankard, yeah. So I'll need to figure out who the Dark Hand Steward is. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, who else could it be, honestly? Interesting how, I guess it's Jefferson. Whoops. That's incorrect. Hang on. Wait, do I have this backwards? No, of course not. But it was Darkhand Stewart who was, Oof. As being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. He captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took its caution so that during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose to save cup as one drank the poison and died. Yeah, I kind of had it figured out that Walter was, the other guy. Clearly, we could have either used Walter Keane or Darkhand Stewart, regardless of the case. So, yeah. Clearly it worked. Great. So, I'm going to call it here. It is past 8. This is, Jeffrey Sinclair. Yeah, Jeffrey Sinclair was the one who sent the letter saying, hey, I don't like that. I'm going to challenge the guy. Yeah, I get that. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's well past 8, so I'm going to call it now. I'm going to go back to the main menu. So, thank you all for coming, and this was really fun. I want to keep doing it. I want to go all the way to the end if I can. So, yeah. I mean, the player can understand. The player can piece things together. There might be indicators later on, too, of what that ends up being. But, yeah, thank you all for coming and joining on my funsies. And we will, let's see, yes, we will resume on Sunday at the normal time of 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, otherwise, thank you all for coming in once again, last time, and we'll see you next time.